This is my first time to become a pianist in eight-hands piano. I've never been in contact with this type of piece before. It's very hard for me to understand this piece and work with my American friends. I am an international student, so the language is a big problem in my study. But fortunately, my professors and my foreign classmates are very friendly and patient with me. I play this piece with another Chinese student and two American students. This is a good chance for me to adapt to my study environment in the US. I am learning their cultures or the different way in practice piano. There are some videos show the practice situation for American students and I.
Do you hear the difference? What I heard is the same dynamics. I didn't hear the different dynamics. It's all the same. Can you make a huge change? That makes sense to you?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to exaggerate.
Hi, Dr. Yang.
Hi.
Can I ask you some questions
Sure.
about our eight hands? The first thing is, as we all know, we have four people, eight hands in this piece. So the beginning is very important. And how could we play together? Do you have some advice?
You mean what can you guys do to make sure everybody just start together, right?
Yeah.
There's a several things I think you guys can do. First of all, you have to guys make sure you guys breathe together, because I know everybody has a different pulse, and so everybody say, okay, we have to count. Sometimes what you count because everybody have different pulse, it's still hard to be together. So make sure whoever is the leader. So make sure everybody's breathe with the person. And then remember one thing's really important, the speed of your breathing determine the tempo. Okay, so if you breathe slowly, then which means you're showing the audience the tempo starts slower. And if your speed of breathing is faster, then the tempo automatically gets faster. So just make sure you guys watch each other and then make sure the breathing together. That will help a lot.
Okay, thank you. And another question is about me. As you know, I am an Asian student.
Yes,
So
me too. Used to be. Yes.
Yeah, I think you have some environments in how to study with foreign students. So,
As a foreigner, how you
Yeah.
gonna to get along with this environment and then get along to study with American students, right?
yes.
First of all, you have to be brave, and then just show yourself and speak. I know we always have a language problem,
Yes.
but one big advantage here, especially on campus, remember that all the faculty and students, they are really nice. They are willing and able to help you, but you have to tell them, you have to ask them. And then just, even though we have a language problem, don't feel embarrassed, because that's the reason you are here. And even you have a problem to complete a sentence, as long as you speak a keyword and you tell them, and just make sure you speak slowly.
Actually, I'm a little shy.
Don't be shy,
Okay.
but just make sure please do not pretend you understand. If you
Okay,
don't
yeah.
understand, just tell them, please speak slowly. They will be really nice to explain to you.
Okay.
And also one thing is worked really well in the United States University, group study. Don't try to study by yourself. It's not working that way in the United States. Just hang out with American people, and then that's one of the reason that lots of classes, I'm sure your class, your
Yeah.
professor give you the big project and the group everybody work together. So that's the main purpose. And also just remember that you are here not only for academics. The reason you're here, you want to experience the cultural difference between the United States and your country. And so take advantage of that. And then you will feel like how much you can learn just in a short semester.
This is Taylor. He is one of my partner in 8 Hands. Now I want to ask you some questions about our 8 Hands. As you know, I am an international student in this activity. So can you give me some advices to know how to work with American students?
Okay. I think so far that you're doing a great job
Thank you.
Working with as far as like a language barrier or something like that. But I think, where words fail, you can always use music as an example, If your words aren't coming across, you can show them in the music how you want it played. If it's articulations or some type of style, you could always play it to give them an idea if something like that didn't work. So just break it down into simpler things like that.
What's the different feeling between you work with international students and American students?
Okay. I think working with international students is always fun because, it may be a language barrier for y'all, but it's also a language barrier for us because sometimes we take for granted how fast we speak sometimes. And it's hard to catch different words for both sides, if y'all are talking fast or you think it's easier to just switch to another language, it just kind of leaves some of the ensemble out. So it's unique to work with other students that don't have the same background as you. So working with you and Jiadong versus me and Jesselyn, I feel like we have two separate entities, but working together to put that together has been a really cool experience.
Thank you, give me this wonderful chance.
You're welcome.
And thank you for your help.
You're welcome.